They missed that 56-yard field goal, and now they'll pay for it by giving up good field position at the 39. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jacobs. Turning it on. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Gets it away off his back foot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, South Carolina! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Jacobs. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you've got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. He fires one deep over the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Man, you got to know when to retreating and going backwards and backwards and backwards, thinking at some point you're going to outrun everybody and make a big play. That play was doomed from the get-go, and it was going the wrong direction.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack. Go for it here. He rifles one deep to the left. And they can't. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, they're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him.
Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This offense is...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to step up. They've actually got to elevate their play now, I think, to keep this thing moving forward.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Finds him out of the backfield. Oh, he got loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game-type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Overton. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. That chunk play has him in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the defense got really lucky there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Howell. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A strike downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Now on 2nd and goal. Let's go. Tries again to get it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's 4th down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Off play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve the trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been...
This is field position that you dream of. Yeah, I'll take it on the 2. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And he just took a knee. I mean, so much for extending the play. He just quit on it.
And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
In a world of trouble from the start and a massive loss on that play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. He's going to let it go. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to the playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Looking deep. Wide open downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the
your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader, and he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Start and a massive loss on that play.
It is so easy when you're a defensive player, when you watch a little misdirection of the ball go one way, to turn and to run. That's not my job. My job is to stay home. The defensive did a good job of that. Defense stayed home and made the play.
In a world of trouble from the start and a massive loss on that play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Fires to the wide out. He's got an open man. Flying out to the left. He's at the 20. Past the 10. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
I've always been a fan of staying aggressive until there's zeros on the clock. I know they've got a big lead, but they're not going to put their 4th-string offense out there and just run fullback dive. While we're competing in this game, while we're staying on the field, stop us. We're going to keep taking shots, and you're seeing the speed, the athleticism, the playmakers that they have still going to work here late.
And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
A long way to go on 4th and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
If there's time to pad the stats. Trying to burn this defensive back. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. So we see the number 7 team in the country the Clemson Tigers. Taking on last year's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Howell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve and he picked up the first.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
Catch made down the left side. Explosive play. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Ball carrier tackle at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown.
Military stuff.
Throwing off play action. Pass caught. Can he get in? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it.
Up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Receiver makes the catch. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We'll check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. A play action looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a call.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. It's the latest chapter in a backyard rivalry game that goes back to 1896. Of course, these days, it's a non-conference end-of-the-year collision, Kirk. has gained prominence in recent years.
I think this is one of the nastier rivalries out there, to be honest with you. And I think over the last, 10 or 15 years, Clemson has obviously taken their program to another level. What Shane Beamer's been able to do here in the last few years in Columbia has really elevated the Gamecocks program. So it's gone to a whole nother level, not just for Clemson, but really for both these teams. He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Hunt over the middle. It's Jacobs. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
I think that quarterback.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. He's got it with him to run. Oh, the football comes out. Oh, and it goes out of the end zone. A crazy play and a crucial turnover. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. The Gamecocks will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The freshman brings him down quickly. Coming up, second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do.